Welcome back to Focus. The mission of Communities in Schools of Miami is to increase on-time graduation rates and reduce dropout rates across South Florida. CIS has been accomplishing both for 26 years. The Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship teaches at-risk young people to think like entrepreneurs and find their own path to success. NFTE has active programs in 10 countries, and there is one here locally. So let's turn the focus now to education and empowerment. Please welcome Elizabeth Mejia. She is the Executive Director of CIS of Miami, and Alice Horn is the Executive Director of NFTE of South Florida. Ladies, so great to see you here this morning.
Great to be here.
So Elizabeth, let's start with you. How do you help so many young people to stay in school? At-risk youth, you know, so many unfortunately drop out, but what is it that you all do to really keep them in school and get them to graduate?
We focus on relationships. We start from kindergarten to 12, and we have staff members directly in the schools that are forging personal relationships with them, getting to know them, monitoring them, giving them counseling, mentoring, tutoring, connecting them with wonderful community programs so that they could be involved and engaged. So they want to be in school.
They want to be there.
That's the whole key. We want them to be excited about coming in. They know there's someone who cares about them in the school building. There's always something fun to engage them, to celebrate their efforts, and to help them and give them a helping hand when they're going through the hard times.
And so how many schools in Miami-Dade have you been able to connect with and reach these students?
We work with 27 schools, all public schools, K to 12.
K to 12. So can you tell us about a success story where you've really seen your program put into action and it's kept a young man or a young woman in school?
Sure. I'm thinking of Chanel. This is a young woman who, as she says herself, she was very angry. At a very young age, she was very angry, divorced parents, and so she got engaged in self-harm behavior and also in acting out in the classroom, acting out towards others, just one of those volatile students. And so when we got her in our program, we got her in one of our health education after-school initiatives with one of our partners. We got her involved in our mentoring program and in our tutoring. But most importantly, every day she will see my staff member. Every day she will come in. Every day she got affirmed. And slowly she was able to put that anger aside and use that energy to focus on herself and moving herself forward. And she's an aspiring poet, and she is just a wonderful young woman that now is leading several clubs at the school and has evolved to a leader.
That's so great to hear. All right, so I want to turn to you, Alice, now, because I know you are committed to the same thing, really helping our youth. But we talk about keeping them in school, and we talk about empowering them to dream big and have really goals of entrepreneurship. So what is it that you do to get these students to really have that confidence to pursue these dreams?
Well, as Elizabeth mentioned, you know, it's so important for kids to be excited to be in school every day. And the way that NFTE does that is to teach them to be entrepreneurs. Every child gets to identify a business opportunity that they're personally excited about. So whether it's some kids might be interested in cars and automotive repair, others might be interested in the arts or makeup or technology. That it runs the gamut from all kinds of interests. And they take that interest, that unique individual interest, and develop a business plan. And throughout the year, they work on that business. They think about the economics of one unit. They think about abstract concepts. They think about marketing. They think about all the financials for their business. They learn how to present themselves in a public situation. And then at the end of the year, we have a competition where every kid presents a PowerPoint business plan to a panel of judges. We're coming up on that time right now, and our 5 finalists will be presenting at Emerge Americas May 4th and May 5th. And so they get to compete for cash prizes and the privilege to go on to a national competition.
Wow. So you all have common goals focused on youth. So talk to us about, both of you, if I'll start with you, Elizabeth, the collaboration that you all have been able to have between CIS and NFTE in the past.
Absolutely, because Communities in Schools is all about partnership. We don't do anything by ourselves. So we work with around over 146 agencies, including NFTE. And one example is we have our School to Work mentoring. And so we place students in the workplace so that they could work alongside their mentor. We decided to work together, so they are with one of her business partners, and our students, while they're getting the mentoring, they're working on their entrepreneur project and their business plans. And so it's a nice way of merging.
Yes.
both.
So Alice, you've seen this be a success then, this working together towards the common goal.
Absolutely, and it's such a cool project because the mentors get to, the kids get to be exposed to the workplace, which is so important for them. We have so many students who've never been in a professional place of business, but then the value add is they're working with these mentors not only to learn professional success skills, but really to learn how to be entrepreneurs and develop their business plans.
So how do students qualify for this? Is this a program that they would go through their schools to get information about it, Elizabeth, when we talk about CIS?
Sure. So in our case, they have to attend one of those 27 schools. As long as they're in one of those 27 schools and they are listed on our website, they just need to come in. They could self-refer, they could be referred by a parent, if our counselor doesn't, totally self-initiated.
And what's the website?
It's www.cismiami.org.
And Alice, your program, you talk about this year-long effort. How and when should the students get involved in this?
So likewise, we are in 31 schools, both in Miami-Dade and Broward counties, and so we focus exclusively on economically at-risk schools. And our website is www.nfte.com, so folks can come and visit and learn more about the program.
Nice. And so when are the big presentations that these finalists, I know you mentioned the students, they're going to have those. What time of year does that happen?
So it's around the corner at Emerge Americas, which is a big technology and entrepreneurship conference. And our 5 kids will be up there on stage presenting May 4th, Monday at 9:30 a.m.
All right. Well, best wishes to both of you in all the endeavors. And for all those students out there that are involved, thank you, ladies, for joining me this morning. And ahead, commemorating Earth Month, we're going to show you how you can give back and some food for thought with a studio demonstration that might change your eating habits. Next.